you need to do is stir that until it's about the consistency of a cloud.
I'm pleased to announce NASA's new space program, which will send a family of rats.
Hi, my name is Kiel, and I'm the host of Technology for Technophobes, the only show that truly tries to explain hardcore tech stuff to tech dummies like myself. Today, I will attempt to simplify as much as I can a very complicated topic, which is enterprise information systems. By definition, EIS are types of systems that help companies improve performance and efficiency by integrating and seamlessly sharing data from one department to all others, as well as outside stakeholders such as customers and suppliers. There are multiple types of EIS, and I must warn you, I will be saying a lot of letters that may or may not be of any significance to us layfolk. There's ERP, CRM, SCM, among others. Due to the sheer broadness of the topic, today we will be focusing our discussion on ERP. You may ask, what the heck is ERP? Well, my tech challenge viewers, ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning Systems, which in theory is supposed to be a great help for business.
ERP software done and customized by a reputable industry expert will be able to synergize one separate business silos called legacy systems, coined for their age and inflexibility to change. Some of the previously independent and rigid silos, such software systems for marketing, finance, accounting, production, purchasing, and inventory, will now be integrated into one system that shares its data across the whole spectrum of the business. For example, if a company has adopted an efficient ERP system, information from the shared database for client X can easily be retrieved and studied by sales and marketing. And should accounting need vital information from the same client, they will have easy access to data and resources as well. With the old legacy systems, this type of interdepartment harmony may not be as easily achieved. In other words, ERP acts as a bridge that closes any gap between two or more.
If you've ever enjoyed the thrill of posting a well-received...
Good morning, Courtney.
Fix the hair. Oh, that's dirty. Good day, Philippines. Carlo Hofnagel here speaking for Infoman News 5 on this gloomy day in Manila. Our first report today comes from our field reporter, Mr. Amir Had, to bring us the alleged UFO sighting. There's a truth to this scoop. God help us all. Off the record, this is complete horse manure. But what the heck? Off to you, Amir.
Thanks, Hoff. In this godforsaken place, I don't even know where I am. Apparently there are UFO sightings here. I've been here since a while ago, but I couldn't find any UFO sightings anywhere. So anyway, I'm out of here. This is Amir Had. Back to you, Hoff.
Holy. Amir? Did you guys see that? Dave, you see that?
The president wanted it to be absolutely clear that he has no
body hair. Some say yes, some say no.
Clear? Am I reaching out to you guys on the boob tube? I'm guessing not. Since the title of the show is Technology for Technophobes, I will now try to translate all that intelligent mumbo-jumbo into something as simple as a children's story. Think of it as transforming a complicated dish, such as a flambe, into a microwavable Kraft mac and cheese. Sounds interesting? Okay then, let's get to it.
Let's begin by identifying a couple of business units, or what you would like to term information system silos. I have here marketing and sales, accounting, production, as well as top management. In the olden times, each department would have its own independent legacy system incapable of adapting or synthesizing with an existing system of another department. Since the different software systems of each sector of the company still had to coexist, they developed interfaces to help facilitate transfer of information from one system to another. Over the years, if there were alterations or upgrades in a particular system, the resulting upgrade could mean that there could be issues with regards to connectivity and data transfers. The owners of the company noticed the inefficiency of this type of arrangement, as there are not only integration obstacles but high maintenance costs, duplications, and delays in job and difficulty in hiring staff to maintain these specific legacy systems. Lastly, the information that is not shared or synergized among various work departments would eventually lead to erroneous reports and data that will be submitted to management. This could lead to poor decision-making on the part of management as well. For example, sales and marketing have their own database of customer information that is in a particular format. Why? Because when the company went high-tech, they chose a particular system to become the backbone of their sales information and data storage. Then, here comes the credit and collection department wanting to access information about the customer, such as something as simple as the customer code. For some strange reason, the accounting system can only detect up to 10 alphanumeric characters in their current information system, but the inputted name of the customer is 11 characters. In that example, we already see a problem with connectivity and integration between two different silos. So, what is ERP and how does it work? The idea is that the company compiles all its shared business information into one common database, serving multiple function areas. Whether you are in sales, accounting, or production, everyone accesses the same database. And if one department changes or updates any information, it will readily be available and reflected to the other users of the same database. Management will also benefit because they will be able to get a clearer picture of all the different systems that the office uses at any given time. Plus, tools such as dashboards and KPIs can help the bosses manage the data and make updated decisions. There are numerous software providers now that specialize in production and customization of ERP systems to cater to needs of specific companies. We've all heard of big players such as SAP, Oracle, Microsoft, and JD Edwards. But there are also ERP providers that cater to small and medium-scale business enterprises such as SSA, Global Technologies, Navision, and the like. Just to show the range of potential services these providers can do, let's look at a couple of video ads from SAP, a company geared towards large businesses and their complex requirements, and TIMS, for a more cost-effective alternative to cater to smaller companies.
What does it mean for a company to work with SAP Visual Enterprise Solutions? Visual navigation and integration of an entire product or asset with all its associated business data in one unified environment. Visualize multiple product configurations, analyze design differences, and recommend alternatives quickly, in no time. Integrate three-dimensional content into all relevant formats into your presentations effortlessly. Synchronize engineering with the supply chain, manufacturing, and service through seamless data flow and graphically intuitive communication. Publish high-resolution imagery to accelerate marketing efforts, compress sales cycles, and reduce prototype development costs. Identify and rectify problems in a few simple steps. Open your eyes. SAP Visual Enterprise.
this simple presentation still has left you in the dark, let me simplify ERP even further. Let's place it in the context of professional basketball, because as you know, almost everyone understands basketball. Imagine the two-time back-to-back champion Miami Heat with a starting five of LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Mario Chalmers, and Udonis Haslem. During their first year together, they got shellacked by Dirk and his band of Mavericks. The next season, Coach Eric Spoelstra changed his whole approach of coaching the team. He moved them to a different direction. He employed small ball basketball in which he used speed, anticipation, and communication to succeed. Maximizing the prevailing talents of his players, they would get to their ultimate goal, and the rest is history. Why am I saying this? And what's the connection to ERP? In this case, the Heat's first five are the different departments and legacy systems in the business organization. Coach Spo and his new small ball concept to guide the Heat to success can be a metaphor for ERP. A company can be more effective and achieve business.
They're gluten-free. And if you don't have an electric mixer, you can just use
flaming passion. Have you no shame?
Pick up on this.
Has anybody tried to call him? He's late again?
I'm sorry.
Where
God.
are you?
Sorry, traffic sucks. I mean, Ed's on a Wednesday. Oh my God, thirsty.
Let's do this, come on.
Woo.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good. Okay, good evening, everyone. Happy Wednesday to all. We're here at
Attack of the Show!
Okay, I'm here with my lovely co-host, Ms. Nona Francisco, aka Ms. Lara Croft.
Thank you very much. And if
Very
I'm
welcome.
Lara, then you are...
Bam!
Oh my
Spider-Man into his house!
Hi in the house!
Oh yeah, we have a really packed show tonight, so Carrie,
I agree, and I just want to make a shout out to all our Infoman viewers. Hi, Mr. Avila, to Kara, Kobe, and the rest of the cool gang.
We're now about to discuss various learning tools used during the ancient times till today. What do you think this is, Nona?
Primitive ISP? Screwdriver? What?
Actually, it's a ferrule, one of the technologies used for learning. It's also a pointer that serves rather as a corporal punishment device in the 1850s to around the 1870s. In 1650, they use a horn book, which are wooden paddles where lessons are printed. These are very popular during the colonial era.
I say this is where the turn to special.
Let's not go there.
Alright, what do we have next?
This is the school slate.
Now we know where Steve Jobs got the idea.
Then, still going strong to this day, we have the chalkboard. It's one of the biggest inventions in terms of educational technology. We also have the pencil that replaced the school slate because of the mass production and easy availability. The next is the film projector and the radio, invented in around...
1925?
You got it. This took learning a notch higher at that time. Actually, media has been found to be an effective tool for teaching and has been an integral part of learning since then.
Okay, now we have the trusty overhead projector.
Did you know that it was initially used by the US military for training purposes?
Really?
Then we have the ballpoint pen, invented in 1888, actually, but only started to gain worldwide recognition in 1940.
Okay, now we have the headphones, videotape, and educational television. Very good example is Sesame Street, our very own keyboard.
Photocopying was introduced by Xerox in 1959.
In 1960, we have the trusty liquid paper.
Moving on to 1970, we have the handheld calculator, which makes computing numbers very easy, especially for people like me who are good at math.
The very reason why teachers actually don't like them is because it undermines the learning of such basic skills.
Hey look, finally we're on the computer age.
Yeah, but first we have the Scantron, which made grading multiple choice exams easier for teachers. Of course, we have the computer as well as devices such as the CD-ROM drive. A single CD then can store an entire encyclopedia with video and audio in it. The CD also paved way for flash drives and easy personal storage. Actually, we also have the flash drives, laptops, we have the iPads and other technology devices that we use today.
Great.
How about you, Nona? Do you have a piece of technology that you'd like to share with us that you think should be included?
Probably manila paper, Cardema.
Seriously? Manila paper?
Why not?
No one uses manila paper already. That's so old school. I do.
You're old school.
When we return, we have a guest speaker to discuss flipping the classroom.
We'll be right back. Homework takes a whole new meaning in today's classrooms, and here to tell us more about technology in classrooms is expert RK Isidro.
Hi Nona, thank you.
Thank you for coming, RK.
Yeah, well, I think gone are the days where you find students dozing off in classroom during lectures, and that's made possible today with the help of technology. And this trend sweeping the nation is called flipping the classroom.
Tell us more about flipping the classroom.
Well, the main objective is keeping it interesting for students so that they stay awake. Professors are not confined inside the classroom to deliver their lecture or the knowledge. Let me give you an example. Maybe professors can create videos, upload it at YouTube, and ask their students to stream it. And actually, they can watch it at any given time they feel like watching it. Like available media would be their iPods, their iPads, their tablets, their laptops. So they can actually watch this on their own time, not necessarily inside the classroom.
Here in the Philippines, one of the more sophisticated classrooms may be found in LaSalle Green Hills, in partnership with Samsung Electronics Philippines Corporation. Students of LaSalle Green Hills use electronic learning devices nicknamed Pearl to aid them in class. It helped rid students carrying heavy books and big bags and rely on an easy-to-carry tablet that gives access to unlimited information via the internet. It was through the efforts of June Lozada, remember that guy, that this project came about while he was in hiding in the campuses of LaSalle Green Hills. He thought of making things easy for students when he saw his own daughter carrying her heavy bag of books to school and developing scoliosis in the process.
And with so many gadgets around, there's just too many ways they can watch this. They can have their earphones plugged in, and they can watch this while they're on their way home, in their spare time, during their breaks, and the likes.
If professors can give their lectures over uploaded videos, what is there left to do inside the classroom?
Well, that's the best part. Inside the classroom, professors are left giving more in-depth discussion on what they saw over the video. For example, it's like watching a good TV show the previous night and asking each other the very next day, what did you like best about the show that we watched last night? Or in this case, which part of the homework or the lecture did you like best? Or asking the professor about something that they didn't understand. And at the same time, the professors can now ask the students whether they really clearly understood the lecture they watched over the video.
I see. So if teachers can now record their lectures, they may simply use it over and over again to different classes, maybe even for years, if the subject matter remains the same, right?
That's right, that's right.
Plus, that sounds a lot of work for teachers to learn how to record, edit, and to upload their own videos. Wouldn't that be a problem?
Well, what I'm imagining is that if the subject matter remains the same, students are not confined to the usual professor. They can actually watch different professors delivering the same lecture, but maybe having a different twist each and every time, right? So what I'm most excited about is actually the future of classrooms. What I'm imagining is that we'll probably have a lot of use for virtual reality. Classes can be conducted over internet. Let's call it webcasting.
Webcasting.
The possibilities are endless with technology. It's actually bridging the gap between different cultures and different languages. So
imagine classrooms where students of different race and languages are able to communicate and learn together through the help of technology. They don't even have to be in the same place or time zone to experience learning together. Teachers can create new ways of delivering knowledge, and they are not bound by being inside the classroom. Technology changes the way students understand their lessons, having a more in-depth picture of what they are discussing in class. Classrooms become a more interactive place, and more time can be spent on validating how they understand new things.
So speaking of future of classroom, are we saying goodbye then to chalks and to blackboards?
yeah, I'm just so excited what other people are coming up with as far as media is concerned. So in the US, we're getting good results already, and students are now getting more excited to show up for class. So at the same time, you can actually use technology to instill discipline. Can you just imagine telling somebody that if you don't behave well or if you don't perform well in class, I'm not going to give you internet access for the entire duration of the class? So you tell me that and I'll go crazy. So you can just imagine doing that to a student. So technology works both ways.
I see.
Safety Queen. That's cute to you.
So hi, good evening. I'm with my main man here from LaSalle Green Hills, Joaquin, and he's going to help me explain what LaSalle is doing right now with e-learning. I think they're using the Samsung Galaxy Tab as an alternate to the books for school.
I'm going to show you how to read the books in my tablet. First, I press on my ebook and I pick what book is for what I will read. This one is just an extra book downloaded by the reading, but it's not for reading. This one is CL, and this one's language, HECA-C, math, and science. And here, in my LaSalle e-reader, are the books of reading, Filipino, and this is an extra downloaded by the TMC, the office that downloads the books. And in the book, you could also make a voice read it for you. Like example, he's gonna read me this page.
Avoid using dirty washrooms in public places. Consult your parent or
See? That's how you do it. And you could also make it high, the pitch, and low. And the speed, you could make it slow and fast.
Isn't that soothing? It makes me want to question my will to live.
Thanks, all.
Where are you
James
at?
back here. We're here at the opening of one of the major banks in the metro, so there's an 800 branch, and the ribbon cutting is about to start.
Back. Is that okay? Guys.
In conclusion, we'd like to thank you all for coming to this press conference, and we hope that you
burn for your sins.
Here with me right now is my favorite resident expert, Miss Erny Cardema.
Thanks, Mahir.
What's up, Erny Erns? What do you have in store for me today?
I'm going to talk about e-learning.
RK has been discussing about flipping the classroom recently. Is it somehow different?
No, actually, e-learning is one way of flipping the classroom. It is an approach that uses technology, particularly electronic media, in learning and teaching. More and more companies are actually using it right now in educating and training their employees because it is more cost and time efficient. It minimizes costs related to hiring a teacher, reproducing training materials, renting a meeting room, travel and accommodation, costs that are all dependent to the number of employees to be trained. It is time efficient because it is self-paced and can occur at any time and any place.
Anytime and any place, you say? Even in the comforts of my bathroom?
Correct! But more than that, I think it can lead to increased retention and strong grasp of the subject with a combined use of video, online quizzes, audio, interaction, and the likes. With e-learning, you have the ability to replay part of the training that may not have been clear the first time around you do it.
Right. You can't ask teachers to repeat it to you like 100 of times, you know?
Exactly. Well, initially, purchasing or developing an e-learning program may be expensive for the company. But once it is in place, it can be used over and over again. Another good thing about it is that it can be easily upgraded.
I was thinking, is this only for employees?
Not anymore. E-learning is actually being used by companies to inform their customers. Actually, one example of a company that uses e-learning for both their employees and customers is BDO. When you go to BDO's online banking section of the website, so let's try it, online.bdo.com.ph, there's a link that you can click to teach you how to use their different banking services. So let's look.
Yeah, I've tried this before. This gives you an overview of how you use the internet banking, right?
Yes. So this is less than a 2-minute video that gives a step-by-step guide on how to enroll in retail internet banking in this case. It is very easy to understand, which I think customers would really appreciate, especially clients who are technophobes by nature.
Yeah, as I said earlier, I tried this before, and you could get step-by-step instructions on how to, let's say, pay your bills, enroll other accounts, as well as mobile reload and other applications using retail internet banking with BDO.
Really good, right?
Well, that's really great information, Erny. I hope to see you again next time. Thanks for popping by.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
This does not blow your mind.
Hola, buenos dias.
And I swing downwards the ball. You should get that same.
It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream.
And we eventually broke the code.
Today, students, we're going to learn about oxygen.
Oh, and Torres takes it away. Torres against Newsom. Vosotros puts it up. And it is
I got tangos on my tail. I'm at the LZ. Where's their goddamn plane? Incoming!
Good evening. Welcome to our daily dummy alert portion. We got a situation with one of our fans. Let's watch this.
Hey Lisa, do you know Professor Benedict Avila?
You mean the good-looking professor in information management? Of course I do. Why? What's up?
Well, don't tell anyone, but he's got me going nuts about my report. You see, I need to present my report through a video, but I got no video camera and I don't know where to start.
Ah, you're in big trouble. Why don't you drop the course then?
What?
I'm just kidding. Look, go to your desktop now. I'll be sending you video making and editing for dummies as soon as I get back to my station.
Really? You're really pretty. I mean, you're really nice. Thanks, Lisa.
Video making for dummies? That sounds impossible to me.
It is, if we were in the early 2000s. But video making is made easy as ABC, which is 3 special steps.
Just 3 special steps?
Yep, that is to plan, capture, and edit.
I'm guessing the planning phase includes writing the story as well as cool characters like me.
That's right, Spidey. Now, the next step is to capture the scenes.
And the good news is practically every mobile gadget has a built-in camera.
All you have to do is point and shoot, and mobile apps will do magic just like this cool video.
Awesome! What if I want to edit videos from video portals like, let's say, YouTube?
You can download videos online at keepvid.com or snipmp3.com if you want just the music, or by enabling web video download plugin at Firefox. Of course, we have torrent for movies and series and apps for mobile gadgets.
Just a friendly reminder though. Don't you think we should give credits to, let's say, the original artist?
Right? And if you need to convert the format, I personally suggest Miro, Real Player, and onlineconvert.com.
So now we're down to the last step, which is to edit the raw videos.
We have Movie Maker and iMovie for starters, and Adobe Premiere and Creative Suites for pros.
Let's watch these footages that are weaved using iMovie for iPad.